too hard, don't stand too.
Yes.
Is that true? Can I like you, but also put a bolt gun to your head and then start eating you? That mean I like you?
Well, I mean, it depends. If you're like in a situation where...
Well, I'm going to let you go because you're not being honest right now. We're not talking about a situation of life and death, are we? Okay, you're not being honest with yourself. You might like your dogs, but you don't give a shit about the other animals suffering. Now, if you had, instead of a dog in your home, if you had a baby pig, a 6-month-old baby pig, which is bacon, which they'd kill and turn into bacon, I'm quite sure that your mind would change. If you had a cute little baby pig in your home, you would not be like, oh yeah, I still want to eat animals. Because you would be petting the pig and seeing that the pig is no different in every way that matters to your dog. It's the same thing when people have cats. There's only 2 positions here. You are either vegan or you are violent towards animals. You are paying people to hurt them. There's no in between. You are either striving every day, hard as possible, to not hurt animals, or you are by default paying people to steal their eggs, to steal their milk, to steal their freedom, to steal their joy. If you are striving to be vegan, great, you're doing your best to not hurt animals. If you are not striving to be vegan, it means you are deliberately hurting animals. Every time you buy cow's milk, you are paying somebody to sexually assault a female. They put a glove on all the way up to here with the sperm at the end. They force it into the female. That is sexual assault, and it is not okay. If you are a feminist, you must be vegan. Do not call yourself a feminist if you pay people to sexually assault females. In the milk industry, they kidnap the baby boys. They hang them upside down and cut their heads off. All the baby boy cows are treated this way because when they grow up, they will never be able to produce milk, so they consider them to be useless. We're not okay with it. Vegans are not okay with it. And any normal thinking person would be like, that is so fucked up. And they would say, I don't want anything to do with that. Thank you guys for coming in. If you have a specific question on my YouTube channel, thank you for 519 of you who are interested, curious people. You are a very curious person if you are here, and that's a great trait to have. Thank you guys over here on my TikTok channel. We have 662 of you guys who are also curious people, and that's great. Now remember, when you come in, it's because you're practicing to be a teaching assistant. You are practicing not just to be vegan, but to be a vegan teacher. So you're going to be learning some facts along the way, and it's important that you learn how to read out loud. Do we all make mistakes? Yes, we do. Sometimes we mix up the words. I have dyslexia, so sometimes even when I'm writing a number down, I'll twist the words around. But we have to practice to get better. We can't just say, oh, I have autism. Oh, I have dyslexia. Oh, I have this sensitivity to... There's always excuses. Just forget it. Just do your best and apply yourself. You can do hard things, guys. Thank you, Max, for the decoration here, for the super chat, rather. You wrote what? Okay, you wrote the letter B, P, L, Z. As if animals, okay, you can't even write a proper sentence. I'm not going to read this. If you want me to read your sentence out loud and respond to it, you have to at least write fucking words. What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. Do not put a super chat in unless you are saying something positive to help the animals or you have a legitimate question. But for heaven's sakes, take the time to write it properly. We're a classroom here. All right, let's look at the next person here. Thank you, Austin, very much for the 34 roses. Austin, if you want to talk to me, perhaps your name will go to the top of the list. I am not sure how it works here on TikTok, but I generally try to just grab people at the top of the list unless I see that they're actually vegan. Oh, but here's somebody interesting. This person loves God.
Hello?
Hi, I see that you love God. You just muted yourself. You can't go out of the app or else I'm going to have to remove you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. You say you love God, right?
Yes.
Okay, I saw you have a bunch of Jesus crosses there. You're a Christian, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you must be vegan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So can you tell us what you do not do to animals when you're vegan?
Kill them.
And?
Eat them.
Yeah. Do you drink cow's milk?
I'm actually lactose intolerant, so I can't.
That has nothing to do with it.
I do not.
If you tomorrow became not lactose intolerant, would you start drinking cow's milk?
I will not.
Do you eat cheese?
I do not.
Do you eat eggs?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, but I'm trying to stop eating eggs.
Okay, so you are a Christian. You believe in Jesus, but you came in here and lied to me. How do you justify that? You said you're vegan, but why didn't you say I'm trying to be vegan? Why would you specifically lie when you believe that God is watching you right now and not very happy with you?
I mean, technically, I didn't lie because some eggs, they're not like fully formed.
No, technically you did lie. Veganism.
And I love.
One second, please. Veganism means that you do not steal anything from animals. If you are eating an egg, it means that you have paid somebody to take that egg away, or you did it yourself from a mother. It is not okay. And in the Bible, it says, thou shalt not steal. So if you're holding an egg in your hand, you stole it, and you are not going to heaven if you break the 10 commandments. They say, don't steal. And they say, don't kill. So if you're holding an egg, that mother laid that egg and it belongs to her. Okay? So from now on, be very careful. Now, I don't believe in God. But if God exists, I know he's proud of me if he's kind. I don't actually think that God is kind, though.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, just going to get you to read a card first, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to read a random vegan fact here. Well, first of all, let's read the definition just to make sure that you get it, okay? Veganism isn't a diet, it's a...
Vegan is not a diet, it's just a justice movement to give...
No, it doesn't say it's just. Okay, careful. Because I know you saw the word justice, and you thought it said that, but you have one sentence to read out loud. Read it slowly, and just read it properly. Veganism?
Veganism isn't a diet. It's just...
It doesn't say that.
Justice.
It doesn't say that. Second time you made the same mistake. Read it slowly.
Can you help me with the word?
No, you can do it. Veganism isn't a diet. It's...
A justice.
It's a justice movement.
Okay. Vegan is a diet. It's a justice.
Veganism. No, it says veganism.
I like chicken.
Of course you like chickens.
I like chicken, hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I know. Everybody does. I used to eat them too. And then I decided to read the Bible where it says that you shouldn't kill animals and you shouldn't steal from them. And you're a religious person. So I don't...
Wait, I just have a question. So...
Why do you think I owe you a response to any question right now when you're just mean to me and you're mean to God and you're mean to the animals? Why do you think that I should spend any moment at all?
Just say no.
At all. Why should I spend a single other moment with you? You lied to me. You're not a real Christian because it says in the Bible, don't steal. It says in the Bible, be kind. You weren't very kind. You lied. Thank you very much for thank you, Farah, for the heart. Thank you for the pink heart. Look, this is just a reality. You know what's great about teaching online is that we can actually say to kids, to whoever, any student, exactly what we really think. Your teachers in class are consistently biting their tongues because they can't tell you what they really think. I can tell you what I really think here. What I really think is that we have a serious problem in society with people not being able to use their critical thinking skills. People don't seem to understand right from wrong anymore. And they definitely cannot read. This is like literally the third person in a row who couldn't read one sentence. I'm going to start keeping statistics. Like, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I understand being a bit nervous. I get it. You're nervous and you make a mistake. You flip words around. But, you know, if I asked you to concentrate and you're here to do that one thing, and I help you, I guide you, I scaffold you. Scaffolding means, you know, you help the person along the way. Yeah, you're welcome to come in for sure. And yes, it's true. I've been vegan for 10 years. Thanks for asking. This is my vegan declaration day. I've been vegan for almost 10 years, June 27th, 2016. Yeah, that's my vegan declaration day. And we have lots of people. We have, so far we have 300, I think, let me just check. Yeah, we have actually 334 people who say they are going to become vegan on this day. We've already got 334 people who've committed. So if you guys want to join us and be vegan on my anniversary, that gives you a good month to get ready. Okay, June 27th. Get ready. Start to educate yourself. Start by watching this important documentary called Dominion. All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Dominion on YouTube. You can do it. After you watch this, you're going to understand why we are vegan. Did I cut my hair? Yes, actually I did. It's actually still wet. Hold on. It's still wet. Shake it. There. Hold on. It's still wet. I got out of the shower. Yeah, I cut it. I cut it here. I don't know. It's probably a bit uneven. I just took the scissors and went, just cut the bottom here. And then in the front, I shoved it forward and I cut sort of like a line here and then a line here. And then I came to do a live. And in fact, I think the hair is still on my bathroom floor. Hold on a second. Let me just see if I can fix this. Just a sec. All right. I think I should cut my bangs. I'm trying to let them grow a bit though, so they're not always in my eyes. You guys decide. All right, you let me know. You guys always tell me what you think. Okay, somebody's just written here that they eat humans, so you're gonna go in a 10-minute timeout for just being ridiculous. That is not helping. Plus, nobody gives a shit if you're eating humans. We don't believe you.
A vegan teacher. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm just doing great. I have a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food in my fridge. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great. Hey, do you mind just waiting 1 second? I'm really sorry, but I just got a super chat
Yeah.
on my YouTube channel, and if I don't read it out loud, it'll disappear.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so just maybe mute yourself or just at least don't fidget, okay? Just don't move for a sec. Okay, thanks. Okay, so somebody named Mek4 Benjamin from Australia just donated $7.99 and wrote a huge paragraph. Now, I see it starts off well. There's already a capital letter at the beginning. That's great. And let me see at the end, it says TY, which is short for, I guess, thank you. All right, so the person writes, so actually, Genesis 9:3 says, everything that lives and moves about should be taken care of. Is that what it says? It might not say that in Genesis, but you see, you are a person who tries to find excuses to eat animals. You'll very conveniently just completely ignore the 10 Commandments, which pretty much sums up the whole Bible. You'll just ignore that. It says you shouldn't kill. It says you shouldn't steal. But now you're going to go to the Bible like every Christian does, and you're going to try to find something that justifies, hey, how long has this been this way? How long has that been backwards? Let me flip this. You're going to try to find an excuse to justify your bad behavior. Shame on you for that. It's really incredible. And you wrote, after the flood, God explicit. God is a fucking asshole. Why would he cause a flood to hurt innocent babies and children who did nothing wrong? How can you possibly follow this God? What is wrong with you? Do not put another super chat in here quoting the Bible. I'm not interested in your incredible hypocrisy. All right. Noah, you ready to read a card?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
Do I just read it?
Yes.
Okay. People are often mean to vegans online because they are jealous of them. Most people want to be vegan.
Hold on a sec. I'm just going to give you a little tip, okay? Because when you say because they're jealous of them, it makes it sound like the sentence is going to continue. But there's a period, right? There's a
Okay.
period.
Yeah.
So when you get to the period, just stop and in your head count to 2.
Okay.
In fact, I don't want you to count in 2 in your head. I want you to count out loud to show
Okay.
me that you're actually doing it, okay?
Okay. Do I just start from the beginning?
Yeah.
People are often mean to vegans online because they're jealous of them. 1, 2. Most people want to be vegan because they think they can't do it. 1, 2. They are wrong.
Okay. It actually says just because they. Okay. Most people want to be vegan, but just okay. You're gonna have to stop the fidgeting. Okay.
Sorry, I have autism. I'm sorry.
No. It doesn't matter if you have autism. That's not our problem here. A person who has autism can put their phone down and not touch it. Put it on a desk. Okay. Don't move around like this, or I'm gonna have to let you go. It's a classroom. It has to be quiet. What room are you in right now? Are you like in your bed and jumping around or what?
No, I'm just laying down.
You're laying down. Exactly. Why are you laying down in class? Do I look like I'm in my pajamas right now? Show some respect. Get up right now and put your phone on something and don't touch it. Okay? I don't want to hear all the fidgeting.
Is that better?
Yes. Let me take a breath. Okay, don't touch it. Don't keep fidgeting. I'm hearing. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. People are often mean to vegans online because they're jealous of them. Most people want to be vegan, but just think they can't do it. They're wrong. Keep reading the rest. Read the purple part.
Being vegan is simply
No, it does. The word is not in the sentence. You just made that up.
okay.
You just invented a word out of the blue and just stuck it in a sentence, but it's not there. Stop fidgeting.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again. Okay, first of all, can you I forgot to ask you. I'm 61 and I'm here in Italy. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're Canada. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12. Okay. Well, then that makes a little bit more sense, okay, that you can't read that well. But still, a 12-year-old should be able to read a card. And I'm really sorry, but I have to let you go because you have to be over 18 to come into the
Okay, wait.
Bible.
Can I ask you a question, though?
All right, just say it quick.
If you don't believe in God, why do you read the Bible?
Because I want to educate myself. That's how I stopped believing in God, because I read the Bible. I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to keep talking about it, okay? Because you're not over 18. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want them to ban your account, okay? All right. That is such a crazy question. If I don't believe in God, why do I read the Bible? It's important that we educate ourselves. You should be reading a little bit every day. You should be going out of your comfort zone to do hard things every day. Things that don't come easy to you. That is how you build character. That is how you help to change the world. And don't make everything about you. Once you start to read, you learn to have empathy. You learn that other people are suffering and that animals are suffering. And then you think, what is my purpose on this planet? Why am I here? And then you realize the reason I'm here is to help others. The reason we are here is to help others. That's it. That's our purpose. Our purpose isn't to be a basketball player. Our purpose isn't to be a gymnast. Our purpose isn't to continue to have millions of children when they end up starving and suffering and crying. Our purpose is just to help those who are alive right now and the animals. Our purpose is not to hurt them. Thank you very much for all the decorations, guys, on TikTok. I absolutely love the little puppies coming in. That is great, and I guess that means you want to go to the top of the list here and talk to me, don't you? Hey, Zaza, thank you very much for the heart. I saw that. You guys over here on my YouTube channel, if you are triggered by something I'm saying and you really want me to read your comment, I will do so. Do not start quoting the parts of the Bible that encourage you to be an asshole. Quote the parts of the Bible that encourage you to be a decent person, or the Quran. Any Muslims here? You Muslims? I want to hear from you too. Quote the parts of the Quran that tell you that you are supposed to be a good person and not fucking chop the heads off of animals as a sacrifice. There's no fucking sacrifice if you hurt someone else. A sacrifice to God would be to cut off your own thumb and say, here you go, God, I've sacrificed my thumb to show you how much I love you. You hungry? You want to eat meat? Do that, okay? Cut it, eat it. Leave the animals the fuck alone. If you know stealing is wrong, be vegan from now on. Don't steal from the animals. Don't steal their milk, their body parts, their babies, or their lives. Let's go to the next person here.
Hey,
Welcome to the live stream.
how you doing today, Miss Katie?
I am just doing so great.
I actually woke up right now because I thought like you were live, and I thought you were like gonna go live at 5 a.m. here in Italy, but in reality you went live a few minutes ago, so I decided to just join.
Yeah, I've been live for 36 minutes. Here's a card for you to read.
Okay. People think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is consuming dairy that comes from cows.
What's dairy?
Dairy is like cheese, milk, blue cheese, all the things that come from cows.
No, a diary is something you write in every day. That's a diary.
Oh,
Have you never heard the word diary? You keep a diary, you write in there.
yeah, I know. I know. I find like you meant dairy milk, dairy cheese. Oh,
It's called dairy. Dairy. Okay? Dairy is not the same as diary. All right. And what's your first language?
Italian. Sorry, my vocabulary isn't good.
Okay. Can you speak to me in Italian right now? Tell me a bunch of things that you know about veganism.
I vegani non mangiano né la carne, né bevono la latte e né mangiano il formaggio.
Okay, that's right. You're absolutely right. All right, so that's probably why you got the words mixed up, diary and dairy. Okay, but a diary is something that you write in, right? And this is dairy. So people think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is consuming dairy. So dairy meaning, you got that right, milk.
Like they're actually mixed together, so that's why I got it incorrectly. Sorry about that.
What do you mean they're mixed together?
I mean, like dairy and dairy are like the same thing, but just like
they're
you
not the
pronounce
same.
them differently.
No, you don't write them the same way.
Oh,
Diary is a D and then an I. Dairy is a B and an A. Okay?
I forgot about that. Anyways, where were we? That comes from cows who are forced to be pregnant and then separated from their babies so we can steal their milk. That's extreme and cruel. I definitely agree to that.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you very much for being kind to the animals. Are you vegan yet completely?
Yeah, I am vegan actually. I used to be a vegetarian for like 12 months until like a few years ago I became a vegan.
That's great. Do you follow any other vegan activists here in Italy?
I do not remember any vegan activists, but I still.
Sorry, just one second. Which city are you in? Because, well, maybe you don't want to tell me, but well, you should look up a group called Anonymous for the Voiceless. Have you ever heard of them?
I think one of my friends were talking about that, but
Anonymous for the Voiceless is a group that there's in many major cities. You can find vegan friends there. They wear a white mask. They hold a TV screen showing all the violence that happens, and they wear completely black. And you can go there and you can find vegan friends. Do you remember the title of what I told you it's called?
It's called Anonymous for the Boys.
For the voiceless, meaning the animals are voiceless.
Yeah.
Anonymous for the voiceless. So the reason that that I suggest that you go there is that's a place for you to learn more about veganism, and you can help. They go in the streets and they do this presentation. Now, I personally don't really agree with the title. First of all, they do wear the mask, but then they take them not. So they're not really anonymous. And also, the animals are not voiceless. The animals are screaming right at this minute in absolute terror, so loudly that it would just damage your eardrums if you could hear how much the animals are screaming. But they are far, far away from us. Far away so nobody can see them, so that people can sell you the animal body parts. Because people don't give a shit. All they want to do is make money. But the animals are not voiceless. We're just not fucking listening. We are putting them in prisons for crimes they never committed. Who wants to read the next card? Hey, thank you guys over here on thank you very much for the heart. Thank you so much to the person who just said that, who sent the heart. You guys over here, if you want to come in and write something here, you are welcome to. You are welcome to write that you are vegan. You are welcome to write that you are kind to animals, and you are welcome to write something that will encourage people. Thank you very much for the person who, for example, just spammed all the carrots. That's great. Right? You are promoting veganism by reminding people, hey, I should eat some carrots today. I should eat some raw food. Spam all the vegan foods you want. Person spammed like 20